Welcome to Self-Love is Not Selfish, hosted by Safeheart Connections, community host and founder Sam Morrison Wilson. We work with women to help them learn how to love themselves more fully, which by default improves their lives and they get to make connections along the way. We're building a band of sisters that are stronger together and are becoming witnesses to the fact that self-love is in fact not selfish. Hi, everybody. Sam here. Hope you're having a great day wherever you're at in the world today. I am so excited to be here with another micro interview with Linda today, and she is going to share a tip, a thought, piece of advice for our community. If you are new to Safeheart Connections, we're so glad you found us. We're an online community group of women who are working on learning to love ourselves more fully, and by default, our lives improve and we get to make connections along the way. And if you've been around for a while and you're coming back to learn some more, we're so glad you're here. And Linda, I'm glad you're here today. We've been talking a little bit. We chatted before, and I'm excited with what you have to share with the women today. So go ahead and share your tip, thought, or piece of advice with us.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm honored to be invited to share. What I wanted to share is I want to invite people to take a look at their home environment in a new way. Because what we often don't recognize is that your home is more than just the place where you live. It is a reflection of you energetically. Everything about you and how you feel about yourself, what's going on in your life, is actually reflected in your home environment. And so it's very important to have an awareness of what is the energy, what's going on with the energy in my environment, because especially when you're on a journey of personal growth, self-improvement, wanting to improve yourself in any way, your home, the energy in your home can actually help you and support you through that. So the invitation is really to just start looking around you, go into a room, especially I would say your bedroom. Let's start there. Sit there and look around and ask yourself, how do I feel here? Because the bedroom is the room that's closest to you, has the biggest impact on you. You should feel really good and calm and grounded in your bedroom. So just start looking at your environment from that perspective in terms of it's reflecting something about you, and is it what you want it to be reflecting, and how can it support you more? So that would be my tip.
Wow. Yeah, that's so good. So we live in a small space in a fifth wheel. It's an RV. And so it's a 38 foot. It's a big one, but it's still small. And when you were talking, I was thinking about our bedroom. And when we first moved in, I've made it very nice, and I have some lights hung above the bed. I love when I walk in there, just seeing the lights, even if we haven't turned them on, I feel good in that space. And so that's a good reminder. One of the things I had to do recently, though, was I recognized I'd had a morning routine for a long time. And since we moved, I would do it, but not. And it was because I didn't have a place to do it that felt good. And in the RV, we have a little section where there's a sofa at the end, and I actually hung some lights behind it. And when I get up in the morning, I can go turn the lights on. It's very peaceful and calm. And having that space where you feel good really does make a difference. So thank you for that reminder. Is there something, maybe one tip of something to know how to make a change energetically, or how to make it feel better? It's different for everybody probably, but do you have a suggestion?
Yeah, so there are some general things. The first would be decluttering, ensuring that the energy is calm. If you have a lot of things in there, I would definitely clear out that space, especially your bedroom. Clutter's not good anywhere, but especially in your bedroom. Do not store things under the bed. I know if you're short of space, you may need to, but if you need to, just make sure they're very well organized. Just, you could sit in bed and look around you and say, what is the last thing I see at night before I go to sleep? What's the first thing I see in the morning when I wake up? Because that sets the tone for your day, and it sets the tone for how well you sleep. So I would start there. And that's where I always start with people, see what you can get rid of. Anything you can get rid of is wonderful, or even just move out of the room if it doesn't belong there.
Yeah, that's so good. Several years ago, I did a thing, and I cannot remember the woman's name that was doing it, but it was a challenge to, on day one, get rid of one thing. On day 2, get rid of 2 things. On day 3, get rid of 4 things, because you're then multiplying. So 2 times 2 and then 4 times. By the end of the month, you've gotten rid of thousands of things. And I did that in my apartment at the time. And the sad thing was, I couldn't even tell.
That's exactly right. I have a challenge I do sometimes called the Transform Your Energy Challenge. And the very first step is I say to people, all right, I want you to go and find 27 things you can get rid of. I don't care whether you're going to donate them, give them away, throw them away, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's socks, if it's magazines, it doesn't matter what it is. Go and find 27 things. And so they do that. And their energy immediately shifts when they do that. And they get so excited. And mostly they want to continue and do more. It
Yes.
really is the fastest way to change your energy, by getting rid of things.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you were here. I will make sure that your links for the women will be wherever they need to be, whether it's they're listening on a podcast or on YouTube or in the community. They'll be able to click through to get to where you're at on social media. If they want to reach out to you, then they'll be able to do that. Do you have any closing thoughts before we wrap?
It's a form of self-care. It's a form of loving yourself and honoring yourself to make sure that the space where you live really feeds you and feels good to you. So start looking at your environment in a different way.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.